What's up, y'all? This Count It All Joy Ministries. Look, I was just going through some of my old stuff, a lot of things that I had in storage, and I was looking through a lot of my old certificates, report cards from like long time ago. Like long time ago. I'm talking about the mid 90s, early 90s. And I'm looking at them, of course, I got good grades or whatever. But the expectations from us as students, even in elementary school, grammar school, middle school, here, this picture, this is a picture of a part of my report card. And it says, I'm about to read it. It says social habits, exercises self-control, accepts responsibility, makes appropriate decisions independently, obeys school rules and regulations, plays well alone and in a group, respects the rights of others, respects school property and property of others, practices courtesy in speech and action, comes prepared to work, listens well, follows directions, works independently and in a group, takes part in class activities, cares for materials, completes assigned classroom work, does homework assignments, puts forth efforts. So everyone knows, and a lot of people are making videos about the education system and how the youth has changed so much. And I remember being in school, there were always bad kids that skipped and things like that. But this is some heavy duty stuff. Exercises self-control, accepts responsibility. Can you imagine being a parent, having to go to school, and this is on your kids' report cards? This was fourth grade. And the parents can't even do this. Like if you were to grade the parents, they would get F's on all of these just about. And the thing is, they could probably have a child that's good at sports and they may get good grades, but they may lack self-control, responsibility, and things of that nature. It's more than getting good grades and being a straight A student or even being a B student. The school I attended, and if we did not get a good grade in one of these columns, then we would have to have a parent-teacher conference. It would be addressed with the parent. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I don't have any children to see how report cards are here in 2026. But I'm wondering what their grade would be. When you go to get your kid's report card and, like, for instance, obey school rules and regulations, make appropriate decisions independently, exercises self-control, it's probably going to be a no. I don't know how report cards look now. Your report card is not just to show you your grades, but it's your character. You can, check young people on their character as well. Maybe you don't listen well. Maybe you don't follow directions during the first semester, but maybe by the third semester, you're doing much better. It's all about addressing what's wrong. And I just want to show this report card. Like, I don't know how the school system is set up, but this needs to come back. These things need to be addressed. And if you take your kids' report card home, they one of them type of parents, they got them dressed all nice and all this kind of stuff, and they may get good grades, but maybe they pop off a little bit at the mouth. Maybe they don't get along well with others. This is a good way to stop behavior before it becomes a problem. People are not made perfect. Children are not made perfect, of course. So when you look at the report card, you can see, oh, my daughter got a C or a D in obeying school rules and regulations or respecting the right of others. What's up with that? I need to address that. I need to talk to the teacher, and it would be a conference. And it said down here, you can choose to have a parent-teacher conference. You should be concerned that if the teacher is giving your child a wrong mark about, cares for materials, put forth effort, does homework assignments, respect the rights of others, exercises self-control. If your child got a D in that or an F in that, that's a problem. It needs to be addressed. And I don't know if they're not addressing it, if they don't care, They overworked, overburdened. I don't know what the issue is. It's just something I noticed, and I'm reading this, and this is 4th grade. And I'm being asked to take accountability and to exercise self-control, accept responsibility, make appropriate decisions independently. This is being looked at and graded. 4th grade. Yet you have children and adults and teenagers, high schoolers, whatever. And like I said, I don't know what their report cards is looking like. But yeah, this is something that could probably help address these things. But knowing the ignorance of others, it may not do much. You have to address things before it grow into something way bigger and way worse. And parents, this is a good way to help them be accountable. Like I said, give them a report card. They come home, they see all these A's, all these B's, maybe a couple C's. They're going to say something about that. But they're going to see an F in exercise self-control, a D in accept responsibility. That got to be taken care of. I hope this word finds y'all well. God bless.